Welcome to Shadowtide Island and the military fighting arena. The soil of this arena sits upon a nexus where magic, steel, and blood all converged as the might and cunning of two civilizations collided. Although none of the settlers of this island were aware, it was once an ancient Netherese floating city. Long ago, the enormous floating rock was a massive mountain cut from the earth with spells this world has not seen in eons, upturned and lifted into the skies. A civil war ended their existence in a violent magical cataclysm, but the Netherese city remained hidden, its inhabitants scattered into the weave, its magical secrets lost to time, until one day it fell. The mass of an entire civilization crashed through the open ocean and hundreds of feet into the rock below, piercing into the Underdark. The newly formed island was not on any navigation maps, and when a kingdom of men and dwarves were able to safely settle it, they began to dig and found riches beyond their imaginations. The denizens of the dark, who had been drawn to the surface when their cavernous cities collapsed upon them, began to find strange magical runes and precious metals. They ventured upwards, and the new adventurous surface dwellers dug deeper, until one day they dug too deep, and found they were not alone. This is the place where they met. This arena was built on the site of the first battle with the Drow, the battle that led to a war. Now, I'm sure you have your questions. Why am I here? What's happening? What gives you the right to just open dimensional gateways to far-off lands and force unsuspecting adventurers into a battle to the death? Believe me, I've heard it all. I've done this a few times now, and I get it. You're worried, perhaps even afraid. Well, what's done is done. All you need to know is that you're about to enter a tournament where you're going to literally fight for your life. Not to worry, win and you're home free. You can go back to your life and keep doing what you do best. For a while at least. Lose and, well, try not to lose. It can get complicated. Each of you here have been chosen by the Weave, Mistra's gift and curse to us all. For most of you, the sacrifice made here today will be the greatest accomplishment of your otherwise senseless existences. However, one among you may possess the aptitudes required to do what must be done next.
you guys have had a week in between getting brought here for the first time and forced into this tournament of sorts, and then sent back to your regular lives, knowing that it'd be only a matter of time before you'd be back again. Both of you, victors the first go around, now only requiring 3 wins to secure yourself victory in this whole tournament. You get drawn through these same portals, deposited into this Hotel California again. You're both able to, dine at these tables, and there are ghostly figures walking around the establishment, carrying boxes, bringing food and beverages. They at times appear to phase into reality and then go back to being ghostly again. And they're the servants of the Lich here in the arena. What have you been doing since you had that week off? I guess we'll start with who's on the left. Mehan.
Yes. So I went back to my conquest of the realm that I live in. I have mounted a campaign to take over the neighboring realm, and after I defeated that cocky and mouthy fighter last time, my campaign took a swift upturn in success. So I have decided that this battle royale that we're doing here directly tied to my campaign. If I succeed here, then I shall succeed there.
All right. That doesn't bode well for your opponent, who is sitting at another table across the way, awaiting the Lich's call. You guys have had the chance to shop at the merchant already, and now it seems like there is a donkey at the table with you. Let's go over to Dr. Gadget.
In the last fight, Dr. Gadget met a very curious Warforged and started to get some ideas. So he inspired from what he saw and built a bodyguard for himself. And been working with bring this automaton to life to protect him.
Yeah, that bodyguard's waiting for you in the other room, actually, in the lounge room, where you would go in to start your fight.
A bodyguard? He has a bodyguard? That's not fair.
He has a bodyguard. It actually.
He's a merchant.
I can actually see it happening where your Dr. Gadget was riding his donkey, as he does, and occasionally he prefers to travel in other ways, but donkey and then this guardian walking beside him, as Dr. Gadget's getting sucked in through the portal, he's holding on to the donkey for dear life, and the donkey goes with him. But then his defender friend can't help it, but try to save him, and he gets sucked in as well. So
he's loyal.
He's loyal. Nice. So we start this round here. I guess you guys will hear the Lich's voice here in a second. But what does your opponent see, Mehan?
Oh, are we kitted out, or are we kind of just in t-shirts right now?
No, you've got all your stuff. You're ready for battle. The arena call is waiting. You know that you could go back to the lounge at the other side if you wanted to right now.
I'm fully kitted out then, and my gleaming gold and silver full plate shield with the symbol of Bahamut on it, and anxiously awaiting this second round, ready to go.
Right on. And Dr. Gadget, what about you? What does he see when he peers over at your table?
Well, this is a deep gnome. This small creature, but he's very well dressed. He's a merchant, but of fine goods. So he's in a black and purple suit, very elegant. He like you say, came along with his donkey to transport all his goods town to town, but now he's with a mechanical helper, among other things, a bodyguard for every danger ahead.
I guess now would be a good time for us to let's roll initiative.
So, initiative.
Yes, so roll me some initiatives. Let's see who's ready to go to the arena first. Is it the doctor who's getting on his mule? Or the knight literally shining armor? 17 for Mehan. Dr. Gadget rolls at 17 as well. Alright, well what's your dex? Mehan, let's see who rolls.
Mine's terrible. 10 dex. But I have the alert feat. That's why I get plus.
Gotcha. So, dex to the tiebreaker. Dr. Gadget is up first.
Fair enough.
All right. So the
Okay,
doctor walks with his donkey slowly past the bar of ghostly figures, one cleaning a glass. They give each other a nod. As the donkey clomps his feet across the floor. The bartender looks angrily. You can drag a box around both of them. And your new buddy there sitting waiting for you by the entrance. He's gonna join you as well. And so you guys shoot through to this side of the arena here. And you can set up anywhere behind this line, as before. And then we will go back and I will bring your friends with me. Mehan, you can also walk through the portal now. Set yourself up on the other side. Wherever you'd like, in behind this line. Now, just so you guys know, when you click your token and then you right click, there is a crouch option, which takes 5 feet of movement to do. And it will give you 3/4 cover behind these objects to crouch behind them. So in this arena now, there's a couple things that are different from the first time you played here. There's this center thing that seems to be glowing with magic. It is basically a barrier. It goes straight up and it prevents anything from passing above where that dice is. All the way to the ceiling, 40 feet above. It's just a, it seems to be either feeding in or feeding out with magical energies that are, and right now the red one is pulsing more quickly than the other ones. Possibly driving the magic in this arena differently now. The red aura that used to cost a bonus action to change to another aura is now automatically changed when the dragon's trap is pulled. So right now it's fire. If someone pulls the dragon's breath trap, it changes to something else. The second lever is the rocks, the falling rocks. Anyone flying can be targeted with the falling rocks lever, which is a bonus action and a hit dice. Same with the dragon's trap, is a bonus action and a hit dice, dragon's breath. And then the last trap is a bonus action and all of your remaining hit dice. And it summons a CR2 creature to fight along your side from one of these crypts, whichever side you pull it on.
Ooh.
Okay, so knowing that, as you have been brought through here, the Lich snaps his fingers from the balcony above, and hit dice start flying out of his hands down towards you, and the banners come up marking your names, Mehan and Dr. Gadget, to commemorate this occasion with the scores that are magically embroidered into the banners as we play.
So it sounds like he's got a automaton with him or something. Does the damage meter count if I hit him, or is it only against?
Only against the character.
Okay, fair enough.
The PC itself.
Yeah.
Damage to extra things and summons and whatnot don't count towards hurting your opponent.
Fair enough.
Dr. Gadget, you see the hit dice come towards you, and you have first go.
Dr. Gadget will go down from the mount. So I start unbutton the shirt. He'll be start like getting in a kind of trance, and he doesn't unbutton the entire shirt. It will be hanging around his waist. He's just exposed part of his chest to get more freedom, and start to, as his bonus action, start to play singing. And as his action, he will take a small crystal of small time crystal, and will crush it with his warhammer, casting haste.
Right on. And as this electricity pulses through you, you are hasted.
And I have one more action for the haste. So, well, he start to move really fast and take a potion.
Dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. Yeah.
Okay, and I'll move. I can attack. So I'll get around. Around here. And I can. I only can move the automaton, so I want to move it to this position.
You're done your turn completely, right?
I just need to move the.
Well, yeah, but you're done your turn, right? Because its initiative is after yours.
Yes, he goes after me.
So you on this turn you took the potion of growth. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've done.
25 feet? Is 30 feet or what?
There, right there. He moved 40, but there it's enough.
Right there?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's my turn.
The donkey is now rolling initiative because you are off donkey. As the shield guardian moves forward, the dice move towards Mehan.
Nice. My turn?
Yes.
Alright, was I able to see where he went? I guess I can see his automaton, but did I catch him running around the corner?
As he walked around this edge here,
Yeah.
on this side, yes, you noticed it.
Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna go there and use 20 feet of movement to there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
What kind of weapon is it again? It's a hammer.
A warhammer with the emblem of Bahamut appears just to the south, actually catty corner, so in between me and this little monster thing next to Dr. Gadget.
Just right here beside him, or down one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, down one.
Right here?
Down one and to the left. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Ooh. So that's my bonus action, and it gets to attack. For 14, but I think that misses. And then I'm gonna, from my necklace, pull a small red bead and say, "Let's see how you like this." And I'm gonna chuck it right behind him, right there.
Oh boy. Are you doing the whole thing?
Yeah, let's do 2 of them.
Where's it hitting?
And so it'll hit just behind him,
Like
but
right here?
yeah, and it kind of goes around. I'm not sure if the donkey is going to get hurt or not. It is within 20 feet.
Yeah, it will. It goes around things.
Okay.
So my snakes as well.
Mhm.
DM's not happy about his snakes getting fireballed. But yeah, so the DC on that is on the thing, I think.
It's 15.
15. Okay, so everybody in the square in the area of this fireball is going to have to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. As it's going to be 8d6, but then an extra one for an extra bead. So yeah, 9d6 fire.
I will cast absorb elements.
Okay. So also make a dexterity saving throw for you, for the defender. So, as Dr. Gadget casts absorb elements, the shield guardian rolls a 13, and the mule rolls an 11, failing the save for the fireball, which does 30 damage, incinerating the mule. And in fact, incinerating the shield guardian. Unless it has resistance to fire damage of some kind.
Don't think so.
Oh, Dr. Gadget dexterity saving throw is still not made. So you have a DC 15 dex save. If you go up in the chat, you'll see it, I think. Or you might
It say passed.
No, it says he passed it,
Oh.
Yeah.
which is fine. And so I think you take half for 15, and then you also take half again for absorb elements, so like 7 damage.
Right, exactly what would happen. Is the,
Perfect.
but you haven't taken any of that. Okay. Because we
But I
rolled
did
it
do
on
a
our
little.
own. Okay, so you end up having to make a concentration save on your haste spell because of the 7 damage from the fireball.
Anyway,
Oh,
I finished
okay.
my movement. I just tuck around here to the corner here, and then that's the end of my turn.
So Mehan, as you have ended the turn doing some damage, you see the scorecard flash with your name as the embroidery writes a score for Mehan on the banner. And round 2 begins. The dice go over to Dr. Gadget. His minions are gone, but he is still hasted. A giant hammer floating beside your head, a spiritual entity.
You say, no, Rosalinda again. Okay, as a bonus action, we'll Misty Step to the other side of that, but I don't want to know where it is.
You just click wherever you want to go. And you materialize on the opposite side of the snakes.
Now he will start to, Dr. Gadget will start to swing with the Warhammer like in a well-coordinated martial artist. And we'll start with the additional attack from the haste.
Have you rolled your Warhammer attack yet?
I did.
I don't see anything in the chat. I didn't see any dice go by.
I don't see anything either. I see something in the chat, Warhammer +2, but no dice.
It doesn't let me click attack again.
Here, I'm just gonna do it for you. Is it just a Warhammer attack? Oh, Jesus. It's a nat 20. Well then. Did you plan on me doing that for you? That's 19 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, it's still plus 2d6 from the absorb elements and 1d4 for the grow.
Right. Nasty crit. Are you trying to roll those or what?
Yeah, I'm okay. But it say I should roll an attack
Okay, so your
from the absorb
spells.
elements.
I don't know if you've used. Okay, hold on. Let me just do this for you. You just tell me what you want to do. I'll do it for you. Okay.
Okay.
You haven't
okay,
used the
perfect.
spell slot yet, so I'm gonna use the spell slot to cast absorb elements. Two d6.
Yeah, it was second level.
Oh, you cast second level. And then is it 1d4 as well? So that's
Grow potion.
the grow potion, yes. 13 more damage as well.
Main action, I use the attack. I in the same movement, just start to accumulating electrical energy and charge with booming blade the warhammer.
Eight damage. So it's a hit with the booming blade, and you are wreathed with this booming blade energy.
It's one more d8 and one d4.
All right, so 3 and 3, so 6, 14, 27, and then you did 19, so that should be 36, 46 damage total this turn.
And one last attack regular.
Okay. So that probably misses.
It looks like a miss. 6. The hit dice move over after 46 points of damage. The hit dice move over towards Mehan.
I'm going to use a couple of these. Get back some health. And then I'm going to attack. My main action, I'm going to attack with my Warhammer against Dr. Gadget. Which I think that misses. One more attack.
That'll hit. I mean, you have a reaction? That's still a hit. As it penetrates the shield.
Cool. I'm gonna rock Divine Smite into this as well.
Oh, of course.
So an extra 15.
So the total damage on that hit is 14 plus 15.
29.
It's 29. So half of that is 14 is the DC. So you succeed on keeping your concentration.
And then I'm gonna cast as my bonus act Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So it just ups my armor class. And we're good to go.
Okay, so at the end of round 2, Dr. Gadget, not happy that his pets were brutally attacked, came out quite angry and infused with lightning, doing a walloping almost 50 damage in one round. And although the paladin struck back, wasn't hard enough yet. So 1-1 after round 2. Dr. Gadget, you are up.
Okay, but the dice for removing effects.
Right. You can't. You start your turn right now with the dice rotating around your head, and you have a chance to use them before anything else if you want to use any.
Okay, let me use. The haste attack
With the
with the Warhammer. Yeah.
$26.
Miss.
And for my action, I'm going to cast 4th level lightning bolt. So Thor style accumulate lightning energy and then release it and run.
A lightning bolt with a long enough streak to fly all the way across into my snakes flies out of the doctor and forces my snakes to slither and make a slither save. Mehan, failing to duck out of the way in time, takes full damage as the snakes take the damage right after him.
Yeah, that's it. It was additional action.
Cool.
That's my turn.
So
Number
with
10.
a total of 30 damage that round, the hit dice move towards Mehan, and he has agency. And he starts using some. Rolling a big roll there. Another good roll.
Coming in with the Warhammer attack against him. That'll hit for 8 damage, or for quite a bit of damage. It's not popping up, I don't think.
Do you have a reaction you're using or something?
Yes.
So 15 damage. And then hold on before you do the concentration, because we're going to do Divine Smite again. But it should pop up. There's the info. But it's an extra 2d8 damage, just first level. So 20 damage total there.
The total then is 20, and I don't think it's recorded any of that yet. So minus 20, concentration saving throw for Dr. Gadget. A 12. 12 for 20 damage is enough. Concentration maintained.
And then I'm gonna hit again.
Given it to him yet.
And I think I hit on my second attack as well.
Second attack was a 28 to hit. 11 more damage, which came off already. Concentration save. A 17, that is enough.
That gives me 31, and he did 30 on the last round, right?
Correct.
So spiritual weapon then is gonna, as a bonus action, is gonna move right next to him, and it will attack. I think maybe that hit. I rolled a 16.
You rolled a 16?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shield.
It says I hit Doctor. Take another bit of damage.
So you use your reaction to cast shield, but the attack still came through. The spiritual weapon still came through. You're able to maintain concentration, but it did an additional 6 damage this round, which is a total of 37 damage this round. And we go back to Dr. Gadget, start of round 4. The Lich looks down happily as damage has been dealt. The score after 3 rounds rather, is 2-1 for MEHAN. Penetrating through this gnome's electric fury. So the hit dice move back towards you, Dr. Gadget. The start of round 4.
Okay, I'll use. Okay.
That's 1 8 and 2 6s. You wanna keep going, or do you want to
Yes.
roll them?
Oh, let me roll.
Yeah, I like it. I feel bad rolling a 1. This is like, I rolled 2 1s, no. But I rolled you a nat 20 earlier, so you can't say.
It's not fair. You can't. You got to take the DM's dice both times. Did 30 damage to me. That was a brutal crit on the very first thing he did.
There you go. That's a better one. Hey, there you go.
Okay, so I'll go the attack, the additional attack from haste
Haste, yeah, okay. With the hammer?
with the warhammer.
A warhammer attack. $28 to you, sir. That's a hit
That definitely hits.
for 10 damage.
Dun dun dun.
Plus D4.
4 more.
Stop rolling so good, man. I'm gonna make you roll for me.
It's just a 4. Again, we'll charge with the light and energy for a booming blazing attack.
So roll the warhammer attack first. An 18. That's a miss.
Misses.
And regular attack.
A 14. That's a miss too. So, bonus action and movement.
No, that's it.
MEHAN's turn, right?
Yeah, so 10 damage. It looks like.
All right. Let's just start off with the Warhammer standard attack roll. That misses.
Miss.
Second attack. So I'm gonna use my divine gift and call for Bahamut to guide this strike, adding +10 to the hit.
Okay.
So, I think 28 will hit.
Just making sure that's something you can do post roll.
Yes.
Channel divinity.
You get to pick after you roll.
That's the channel divinity feature.
Mhm. Yeah, for the Oath of Conquest.
Can I silvery barb that?
You can make him re-roll the dice. Yep.
What now? I have to re-roll it?
You can re-roll the attack. Yep, but you can still add your channel 10 divinity.
How come I have to do that? I mean, I'm down to. I was just curious.
He's casting a leveled spell that
Gotcha.
called Silvery Barbs,
All right, standard attack roll coming at you.
which I haven't seen on the thing, so I'll just cast it.
That one certainly hits. I think without the guided strike.
So the Silvery Barbs comes up short this time.
So normal damage is 11. Plus, I'm gonna go ahead and do another divine smite.
So 26 total damage.
Yep.
Why is it 4d8?
Oh, no. That is not right. That is not right. I'm so sorry. It should be at first level. Yeah. So another 12. So yeah, not take that 15. Now I apologize. That was a misclick. So it'll be 11 plus 12 for 23 total damage on that hit.
11 for the hit.
11 for the 11 damage normal, and then
And
12 radiant damage.
Radiant damage from it.
So 23. So I don't know if that 11 makes
So
the
the 11
Constitution.
didn't come through yet, so that happens too. And 11 and 12 is 23. 22 if you're saving throw. 11 is enough.
Okay, and then
That plus 4, right?
Right,
and then my regular attack with the spiritual weapon
because of Blade Singer.
is unfortunately gonna miss. Like,
Okay, so that's a total of the 23 versus the 14.
fifth round, right?
4. Mehan has now received a third.
Yeah, 3 to 1.
3 to 1. So the hit dice move back towards Dr. Gadget again. Doctor, you have a chance to spend some hit dice if you'd like to. Wow, this is crazy. Anybody's game. Big hits, big swings, big heals.
Okay, well, I'm going with they still have a 1/4 slot for a lightning bolt.
You still have a 4th level slot for Lightning Bolt? Okay, so you're doing the same thing again then, eh? Lightning Bolt up a cast at 4th level. Directly through my snakes.
Right.
Oh boy. Alright, well, through the snakes are gonna be dead. Can Mehan save himself, though? That is a nice zap that came through. 34 damage, and the snakes are barbecue. Actually smelled good, but then they went too far. It's just crisp now. Snake jerky.
Overcooked snakes.
Yeah. 34 damage to Mehan there.
And 1 haste attack. After
And
the
a hasted attack. Goodbye, snakes. The 21 bouncing off of Ian's armor.
That's my turn.
You did 34 damage at the beginning of round 5. The hit dice moved towards Mehan, and his smoking sigil on the front of his armor. He grabs it and starts to heal.
Yeah, terrible rolls. But let's see if we can hit him back here for a little bit. An attack. Misses. Second attack coming in. Ooh, that's gonna hit. And we are gonna add our last first level divine smite in there.
There they are.
So 7 additional for 21 damage. Then we'll see if that spiritual
So
weapon.
concentration save maintains.
Spiritual weapon wants to hit as well. It is not. That spiritual weapon is not doing good.
Spiritual weapon, not spiritual enough as it swings wide.
Yeah. All right. That's the end of my turn, unfortunately.
So that is a total of 21 damage. And Dr. Gadget, you look up and see the Lich, his bony smile slightly cracking a little bit on one side, as you have done 34 damage, extending the length of this competition. 3-2, with Mehan in the lead still, but Dr. Gadget closing. Round 6 begins. Both fighters starting to show signs of wear and lower hit dice points.
I'd have used most of his big spells by now.
Okay, well, I'll move to this on this side. And this time it will be third level. Third level lightning bolt.
Oh, come on. My snakes. Why would you go on the other side? Just to get my snakes? What do you not like my snakes?
I think I made it 23. Dex save.
And regular haste attack as part of the striking.
A 28. For 10 damage.
Plus d4. And as part of the bludgeoning damage, I'll move 5 feet close to the snakes.
Okay. Moving 5 feet closer to the snakes with your crusher feet.
All right.
I was like, what, are you trying to kill my snakes, man? What's going on? Ah, very cool. The Lich looked concerned there for a second, but now he's... somebody's using the snakes wisely. Okay, so you have crushed him into there. Is that it?
Yes, let me see.
Oh. And the doctor uses his bonus action.
And get to the corner
To
get
misty
some
step back
air.
across. Oh, and run all the way to the corner. How much movement was that? Yeah, you're hasted. That makes sense. Alright. So before starting your turn, because you're in the snakes make an attack at you. A reaction attack at the start of their turn.
Ruh-roh.
It is one single bite attack, but it may affect quite a bit here.
Yeah, man. Could be over.
As the snakes... Oh, a 25 misses. The paladin's gear is strong enough that the plate mail holds off the bite, and you hear a chink as a snake breaks its tooth on your armor. Your turn begins in the snakes, but it is still your turn now as you've resisted them. You want to spend any hit dice?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1. And then I'm gonna use my action to lay on hands. So that gives me 45 health back.
So, Dr. Gadget, you did 14 plus 11.
I'm gonna move to here.
Yeah, 23 from the lightning bolt last round, plus 14. The other thing, but the lightning bolt was halved. So, it was 11 and 14. So 25 damage at the start, or for in this 6th round for Dr. Gadget. And so, yes,
Yeah.
go ahead.
You won that round. And then my spiritual weapon is going to tuck around to the other side of the 5, 10, like right by the snakes, the dead snakes. Yeah, just a little further. Yeah, right there's fine. It can go 20 feet. So if you just move it a little further forward. Perfect. We'll see what he does. So I'm back healed up, and now I'm just chilling.
Okay.
See what he does. 3-3, going into round 7.
3-3 as you decide to defend yourself rather than attack full out. The match is tied, and Dr. Gadget, it is your go. As the hit dice move towards you, and you realize that you can't grab any because they are all ethereal and gone. Your spell is still activated. You are still hasted away, full of energy and speed at the edge of this red mist that you know is magical fire potentially.
Okay, so use my action for take a potion of healing.
Okay. Can you roll that or no?
I guess so.
Yep, that worked. 31. Okay, you are healed, sir.
Okay, just to be clear, this snake looks pretty
They're dead.
dead. Okay.
They're dead, yeah. You have killed those snakes.
Okay, I look for a good angle. And strike from here with my was 35, right?
35 feet so far, yeah. From there with what?
Third level thunder lightning bolt.
Another third level lightning bolt spell. Coming at your opponent with another dex save.
There's a lot of lightning, I feel like.
He is all lightning. This doctor likes the lightning.
Oh. Hey, alright, I succeeded.
Hey, half damage for you, sir, on a successful save. 30 damage rolled. Half of that would be 15 damage. What would you like to do now, doctor?
Now I still have 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So I'll go. Let's see if I move. It will be 35.
That would be your full movement then, 70 feet. If you move back to there.
And then I'll dash to the below corner.
Okay, so the doctor
Probably my turn.
shoots a lightning bolt and runs like the Flash away from the scene of the crime, booking it around the arena with his little gnome feet, just absolutely blazing a trail. And the hit dice move back towards Mehan.
I move around. Unfortunately, my spiritual weapon cannot reach him. And I know that I can't run up and attack him. So last ditch effort time, I yank off my necklace of fireballs and chuck the whole fucking thing right at his face.
Oh my god.
For 7 charges, which is going to be a total of 14d6.
I've done that before myself. In a game before, and I know how it feels to throw a necklace of fireballs.
So, coming in hot against them for 14d6. Let's roll big. 45 damage. With a dex save.
It's like a giant fireball, right?
Yeah, there you go.
45 damage coming your way. Dex save for half. Let's do this. DC 15.
Yep.
Dexterity saving throw. Doctor. Please make a dex save.
Please fail the dex save.
With advantage.
Because of your... Yep.
Okay.
You have Blade Song activated.
That fireball came in hot.
7 is not enough. And The fireball seems to have done 45 damage. Doctor.
Did it drop him?
What do you do when this happens? What is your reaction to this fireball coming at you?
He tried to reach to his belt and looking that there's no more spell slot, there's no kind of magic. He just dropped the warhammer and wait for his destiny.
And as you drop the hammer, the last sound you hear is the clunk of that hammer hitting stone, the familiar stone of your people. And Mehan, where the fireball dissipates, you see no more gnome, just a hammer and a pile of ash.
Mehan just starts laughing. He can't believe that actually worked.
And as your laughter echoes, you hear the Lich join you in laughter from the balcony above, and echoes even louder in your mind than your own laughter. And then after a moment of that, the energies that held you here start to dissipate and fade, and the barriers around the arena come down, and the pile of ash that was Dr. Gadget starts to reconstitute itself into a gnome form, like a cracked stone statue. And then all of a sudden, Dr. Gadget takes a breath as the portals that kept them here, or brought them here originally, open up again, and both combatants are drawn back out to their previous lives again. Dr. Gadget, you know you will be back. You will be entered into the Tournament of Vengeance, where you will have one chance again in a group PvP game to see who's going to get a chance at the winner of this tournament. Mehan, you have defeated your opponent here today, and you'll be moving on to round 3. In round 3, you will have 3 magic items, 3 consumable items, and you'll receive the items that your opponent had here today as well. You can sell those. You'll receive you're going to have to roll against the merchant. So come into the merchant's shop here and give me a persuasion roll. Dun, dun, dun.
13.
13. 13 is enough for 60% value on all of the gear that you try to sell him.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So I took a strong lead, and then he came out with some heavy lightning bolt. I thought I was done for. Had I not made 2 deck saves, I think he would have had me.
It was very close a few times. I was looking at both your HP, and you both had each other on the verge of a knockout, and using all those rest of the hit dice right away.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just like strategy happening, guys. Like, I was very impressed. Some serious some moves there with the snakes. Good job with the lightning bolt and the snakes, and the crusher feet pushing them in. That was really good. I just thought you hated my snakes and wanted them to die. I was like, oh, come on. What the snakes do to you?
I'm really glad I had that necklace of fireball for the to get it. If I wouldn't have taken out the donkey and the automatron at the beginning, I think I would have been in trouble too.
Yeah, I mean, that was key. That item.
That ate my bonus action.
Mm-hmm. It was tough, man. It was a good match. Very back and forth.
No, it's you guys both did great, and I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better matchup of wizardry and faith. So, great job, guys. Great job. I guess long live Bahamut, but the doctor will be back with vengeance.
All right, guys. That was fun, man. We'll catch you next time.
Ciao for now, guys.
Cool.